countdown set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder George Springer.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Here it comes, 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Starlin dives. What a stop. It's in time.
Big league play in the hole right there. And that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Nope. Lays off 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
2-0 count and pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for Houston, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Mike Fiers will be on the mound for the Astros. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Bregman gloves it. And he's retired, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, Patrick. Gary.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Matt Holliday will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
Well, there's a 2-out single, but a 3-hitter. Now, he can steal the base. There's a lot of things he can do. And most importantly, he gets that 4-hitter to the plate.
Matt Holliday standing in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Digging in now, Carlos Correa. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
Batting 7th, first baseman number 10, Yulieski.
Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting 8th.
Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
The 1-0 delivery. Way out in front. The 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Breaking his heart, man. Breaking his heart. He got two quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing. And now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Nori Aoki as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And this is going to short hop him at third as it skips down the line. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Altuve at second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Chase.
Here's Chase Headley. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is Aoki. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
George Springer.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Alex.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider up that he gets a call on. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the
He'll lead
Yankees.
things off here in this one-run
Right fielder,
contest.
Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Tapper up the line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Byers gets his sign. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick on the run, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Beltran.
A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
That misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Beltran is retired, and there's one away.
Number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Started that swing a bit too early. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the Bronx after this. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One-oh count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-0 on the way. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Aoki.
Standing in, Nori Aoki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here's George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. And now a pitch on the way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Gurriel is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Out of play off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Yeah, third strikeout of the game for him, and this one he was way off balance and out in front of that curveball. He's had no answer for the pitching he's faced in this one, and I'm not sure he's too happy with himself right now.
Here's Chase Headley. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch way in front of that fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Yanks leave one, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Carlos Beltran.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose this command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Beltran rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Luis Cessa takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nori Aoki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop to second for 1. Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Byers gets his sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Striding in once again, George Springer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Grounded, foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Baseman number 2, Alex Rex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Judge is there, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that misses. 2-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, Matt Holliday. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Let's go, Yankees.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
First baseman number 33.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Aoki is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter number 14, second baseman Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Aoki is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29, Tyler Clippard.
Here's Carlos Beltran. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Full count. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 now to McCann. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
2-0 pitch on the way. Foul back. 2 out with the man at first. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 3-2. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
45, Michael Feliz.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Correa ranging up the middle, and 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. Adam Warren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Nori Aoki. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius is there for it. 1 down.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Houston 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-2. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Number 22.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Aoki is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
1-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Correa over to his left. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The designated hitter.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
(3-2) the finish in tonight's game. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.